Romance by Amber. Hi. So, I know it's been a long time. I have not made a video on this channel forever, and I thought, wow, why not do it now where I'm having some issues with things that I'm really actually just starting to realize that I do. And I feel like I should have known I've done this, and I feel like I should have known that um, I've done this for a while, I guess. And I just kind of feel like I need to talk to you guys about it, or really just get this off my chest. So in my last video I had blonde hair, so if you're just wondering, I dyed my hair obviously, and yeah. Okay, so I have this issue with picking things out about people that I don't mean to be mean. Like, I honestly don't mean to be mean about it, and I've noticed I do it, and I do know I do it sometimes because I have a friend. I don't know if she watches these videos, but I have a friend, Katrina, that since school, since far as I can remember, anything she does, or if she's done something with herself, like, I will pick it up. I'll be like, oh, did you do this? Or, oh my god, did you seriously do that? Or, oh my god, is that blah, blah, blah. And I realized it kind of like just today from another friend of mine about how harsh I can really be and not even honestly mean to be that way. And I've noticed I've done it because I've asked my friend Katrina before sorry if you don't want your name on here, but I've asked my friend Katrina before if, I'm like, does it bother you when I like say stuff like that? Because honestly, I'm sorry, like, I don't mean to it. And she's like, no, because I know you don't mean it like that. And that was at time at Winners, if you remember, Katrina. I was like, okay, you have paint on your shirt. And I was like, oh my god, I always pick things out on you. I always do that. Does it bother you? Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't mean it like that. And you're just like, no, it doesn't bother me, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, if that was me, I'd be like, I know. I don't care. Like, I would be mad. But then sometimes I feel like it's things that I don't need to pick. Like, I don't need to mention, but I do it anyways because I don't really, like, I don't think at the moment. It's just like, out of my mouth. And things like that. So I need to work on, like, kind of sometimes keeping my thoughts to myself, even though I do mean it as good intentions. Honestly, I can hurt people's feelings and I don't realize I'm doing it. To be honest with you, 100% sorry, Katrina. And girl, if I ever say anything that hurts your feelings or anything, let me know, because honestly, you know me, and anything I say or pick out on you or whatever I do is honestly because I don't realize I'm doing it, like, to be mean. So let's bring up another topic, or another subject, or another person, or whatever. I have this other friend, Kelsey. Sorry if you don't want me to see this. I don't know if you're going to see this anyways. But I pick on her a lot. And honestly, I'm really sorry for that because she's right. I pick on her. Like, I don't know why. I don't have a reason to. I honestly don't. I just feel like I do kind of the same thing what I did to my friend Katrina, is I kind of just like pick out little things on her, and she might not, she knows that that's her. It's her, right? So obviously she knows it's there, or knows it's whatever, right? But I have a thing where I just like bring it up and just like, oh, da 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 da, and then I will argue with it. I'll be like, you can do something with it. And honestly, it's not me, so why do I care so much? I wish I knew, okay? People, if you guys have any suggestions for me, please. I know I sound like a bitch, and it probably seems that way, but honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I don't mean to hurt anybody. I really don't. And I know that I can be a bitch, and I know that I can say things that sometimes come off that way, but honestly, if you really know me and you're my friend and you've been friends with me for a long time, honestly, you would know that I honestly don't mean it in any way to hurt anybody or to put anybody down or whatever, because honestly, I actually don't mean to say it. And I know now from her telling me and just kind of realizing it, that I do that a fair amount to Kelsey. And honestly, if you see this video, Kelsey, like I've told you before, honestly, I'm really sorry, and I'm seriously gonna work on myself because honestly, it's not going to keep me friends in the long run if I do that. It's honestly going to not let me have a lot of friends because nobody's going to want to hear their self being picked on all the time. I know I'm not perfect and nobody brings that out, like says things about me, so why would I say things about them? And honestly, Kelsey's little friend there, I don't know who she is, but had said something on my wall, and to be honest with you, she's right, because why would I say anything to anybody that I wouldn't want to be said back to me? So, for future references, Amber, me, myself, I'm talking to myself right now, so when I look back on this, remember, if you don't want to be told things about you that you don't like or that you can't change for yourself, hence, don't say it about other people, because it's probably going to hurt their feelings and you're probably going to regret saying it. So, keep your thoughts to yourself. If it ain't nice, don't say it. And I just wanted to say sorry to everybody who I've ever said anything to like that, because honestly, I do not mean to be like that. And I am going to better myself and make myself a better person. And I am definitely going to stop saying mean things. I am going to keep all my thoughts to myself. And I know it's not going to be like that I can do that. It's not. So I'm just going to better myself over time. And eventually, hopefully, everything goes well. And I can keep the friends I have. And honestly, guys, I love you. And sorry if you didn't want to be mentioned in this video. But girl, you guys, Katrina, Kelsey, I love you guys.
My mama told me when I was young, we are all born superstars. She rolled my hair and put my lipstick on in the glass of her boudoir.